We're in conversation this morning with Oscar-nominated actor Elliott Gould. He's talking with our man in Hollywood, Ben Mankiewicz.
For Elliot Gould, all the world's a stage, even when that stage is a backyard patio in Los Angeles.
To be or not to be, that's the question.
Gould is rehearsing Shakespeare.
Whether 'tis nobler in the mind to suffer the slings and arrows.
But he's not playing Hamlet. He simply decided at age 82 it was time to memorize it.
You people ought to be arrested now.
Christ, I can't believe you did that.
Look, we all go way back, and I owe you from the thing with the guy in the place.
He's never been a typical Hollywood star, not now, and not in 1970, when Time magazine put him on its cover.
Donald Sutherland, one of my best partners, great actor, said to me, "What good does it do to know everything when you don't understand anything?"
He's not going to be walking out of there. I'm sorry. I thought the guy was okay. I never saw one like him before.
Pretty sure Gould understands acting. For 7 decades, from The Long Goodbye to the Ocean's movies and Friends,
Boy, I'm glad I wore the big belt today.
his characters have been unconventional and distinctive.
Ladies and gentlemen, Elliot Gould.
6 times he played himself hosting Saturday Night Live, a return home to his New York roots.
Where are you from?
I'm from Brooklyn, New York. I was conceived in Far Rockaway and born and brought up in Brooklyn.
My next question was, where were you conceived? So,
His birth certificate reads Elliot Goldstein. His mother, Lucille, changed his last name without telling him. She also nudged him into show business.
My mother would say to me, "I'm your severest critic," she used that word, "and all you have to do is please me." And I thought, that's not very fair. As I got to know myself, I said that what you're saying then is I can't please myself until you're pleased.
At 8 or 9, his parents enrolled their shy, withdrawn kid in a song and dance school. He was good, and in 1962, at 23, earned the lead in a Broadway musical, I Can Get It For You Wholesale.
From now on, I'm telling you, my catching days are through.
And that's where he met an actress playing his secretary, another Brooklynite, 19-year-old Barbra Streisand.
how'd you get her to go out with you?
So after her last audition, they say, "Thank you." She then was very flummoxed as to being right there and not knowing what's going to happen next. And so she announced her phone number. And she said, "Would somebody call me?" And I remembered her number and I called her.
And then you guys started dating after she came.
And we got married and we had a son and we had a great life.
You got married? I didn't know that. It's not in my notes.
They were an it couple.
One night you're going to be sitting around here laughing and kidding just like that, and there's going to be a knock on the door. You see? And there he'll be, Ziegfeld.
She became a superstar while he had back-to-back breakout films.
Come on.
First, he earned an Oscar nomination in a bold comedy about the sexual revolution, Bob and Carol and Ted and Alice, with Robert Culp, Diane Cannon, and Natalie Wood.
Natalie Wood, Diane Cannon.
Natalie Wood, she's so missed.
Yes, but a man can't really savor his martini without an olive, you know.
And then as Trapper John McIntyre in MASH for director Robert Altman.
Doesn't quite make it.
The fame came at a cost. Gould and Streisand, who had a son, Jason, in 1966, stayed together for 8 years until they divorced in 1971.
What ended the marriage with Barbra?
Well, Barbra asked me at one point, because she's still writing her book, she said, why did we grow apart? And I said, my question would be, how could we have grown apart? And the answer to that is that we didn't grow together. And the reason for that was because she became more important than us. And then I also said to her, we did great. We made it very fast. And nobody has what we have. There's you and me and our kid.
He owes you money?
Yeah, $50,000.
50 grand.
50 grand.
After the divorce, Gould collaborated twice more with Altman.
They'll lose their undies when they play for those kind of stakes.
As Philip Marlowe in The Long Goodbye,
Wait a second, lady. I got a big decision to make here.
and as an addicted gambler in California Split. That one hit close to home.
You used to gamble a lot.
Well, I mean, I'm obsessive compulsive, you know. My family had no money, and I'm second generation American, and so I would sort of gamble, and like a lot of people have that, you know.
Did you lose a lot of money?
I can't say I made a lot of money. I mean, you know.
Nobody makes a lot of money.
And fittingly, it was in Las Vegas where Gould met the king.
And we went backstage, and I met Elvis, and Elvis and I were in the same room, and Elvis said it was carrying a gold gilded 45 in his belt. And Elvis looked at me and said, "You're crazy, man. Hey, man, you're crazy." And I said, "I ain't crazy, Elvis. I'm scared just like you, you know." And then he said to me, he said, "Why did you and Barbra split? You're two of my favorite people." And I said, "Shut up, Elvis."
Shut up, Elvis. Wait, so shut up, Elvis.
Shut up, Elvis, yeah.
The Elvis story is good. The Groucho one might be better. Groucho Marx was home, bedridden. Gould came to visit.
And so a light bulb blew. And so I was able to get a fresh light bulb. I took my shoes off, got on it back on his bed, took the used one out, put the new one in, and Groucho gave me the greatest review I'll ever get, which was, "That's the best acting I've ever seen you do." You know?
Light bulb or not, Gould has staying power. He keeps acting, keeps thinking, and finding peace in the present.
To be in the moment, and this is everything.
And you're in the moment.
I am in the moment, yeah.